Lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S for $299 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer. Knowing there's a solid roof over everything you've built. There's a name for that feeling. With roofing projects, quality materials, experienced installers, and lasting value are essential. But making the right decision all comes down to comfort. Save 15% off your project with no interest until 2030.
Ford employee pricing. You may not work at Ford, but if you drive America forward, you should pay what we pay. Ford employee pricing. You pay what we pay.
Get employee pricing for any time. Plus, Ford owners enjoy complimentary benefits like remote service and pickup and delivery, making maintenance more convenient.
Sonoma is really fun because of a lot of elevation.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people?
I think there's less heavy braking zones in some of the other tracks.
How the hell's everybody doing today?
It makes it fun to get into a rhythm. I think.
Hope everybody's having a great fucking day. I'm having a pretty good day.
It's actually one of my favorites. Turn 1 is just super uphill, and turn 2, you're kind of cresting the top of that hill. That's kind of really different, and it puts the car in a bad spot with trying to keep all 4 tires kind of in the racetrack. And you have some things you can do as a driver to kind of keep the platform stable, but also you're relying on your teams to keep that car in the racetrack.
Sonoma's weird. Sonoma's so much fun, but it used to be really worn out, slick, hot, but then they repaved it a couple years ago, so it changed it a lot, but now it's just a faster version of slick and hot.
Yeah, Sonoma is unique with a lot of blind corners. The repave made it different and tricky. I would say mostly just elevation and blind corners.
A picture-perfect day in wine country as the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series takes on the twists and turns of Sonoma Raceway. But let's rewind to yesterday. Austin Green lost brakes in practice, hit the pack of tires at turn 11 hairpin, forcing him to a backup. You see that incident right there. Unfortunate, but the circumstances actually showcase the camaraderie between Peterson Racing and their alliance partner.
Feel-good story of the season. They've shown flashes of speed.
Please don't let that continue happening.
And Anthony Alfredo, but for the second week in a row, both cars have qualified in the top 5. That's a big deal.
But yeah, today we got the O'Reilly race from Sonoma. Please don't do the reconnection thing, disconnecting. I really don't want to deal with that today. I already dealt with it during the Red Sox stream. I don't want to deal with it again.
They may not be the underdogs they once were, but what a great accomplishment it would be if that win were to happen today.
Thanks, Dylan. And as we get ready for today's pre-race ceremonies, Golden Corral would like to take a moment to thank our nation's heroes. It's a privilege to serve those who serve. It's now time to get to our pre-race ceremonies here in Sonoma.
Please rise as you are able. Remove your hats. And veterans render a hand salute as the Travis Air Force Base Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome President and Senior Chaplain of Motor Racing Outreach, Billy Malden.
Heavenly Father, as we rise up once again to recognize your presence in our lives, Lord, we do so truly blessed with an absolutely gorgeous day. But Father, most importantly, with your peace and your love that surrounds us all. Father, as we continue to celebrate the 250th anniversary of our nation, Lord, we do so mindful of the men and women, our armed forces, first responders everywhere that are protecting the liberty that we enjoy today, and we ask your blessings upon them. Be with these drivers, teams, officials today, all these fans. Bless us all with a great day, a safe day of racing. And Father, as always, surround us with your peace. It's in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Bay Area native and proud United States Army and Air Force veteran, Sochi Luna.
Oh, say, can you see the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
America.
Golden Corral is proud to partner with Project Healing Waters, healing Americans veterans through the therapeutic art of fly fishing. And as a founding partner of Camp Corral, Golden Corral helps send children of wounded, ill, or fallen military members to summer camp each year. Well, there's only one thing left to do. We're going to get the engines fired.
Please don't do this disconnecting shit. If it happens once every, like, 10, 15 minutes, that's not that big of a deal. But if it keeps being an issue, that's going to fucking really suck. But yes, today we have the Pit Boss Food Max 250 from Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California. It is a 79 lap race around a 1.99 mile 12 turn road course. It's gonna do it again, right? No? I thought it was about to do it again. I'm going to start reading and then it's going to do it. I swear I'm going to start reading and it's going to do that. Stage breakdown for today's race. Stage breakdown, stage 1 is 20 laps, stage 2 is 25 laps, that'll be lap 50, and then the final stage will be the final 34 laps. 4 sets of tires, the fuel run, they don't have that stated. It's kind of hard to predict it. But yeah. Race on CW today. Tomorrow starts the TNT portion of the schedule. That's why I changed the background. I do that every time they switch the broadcasters for the Cup Series.
They sense my energy and appear. Oh look, another one. Kohl's Deal Days have found you. Save up to 50%, plus get daily deals with free shipping and instant Kohl's cash at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So take a look at switch to the carrier that can provide coverage and customer satisfaction and get unlimited shipping for just $35 a month. Come on, you've earned this. Call Ford or come into a store today.
Stupid! Why are you putting 3 miles? I didn't touch you! Who cares? You know we're gonna get off the shoot. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room, bud. I'm back here to shop. Bring it! I don't give a I suck just as bad as you. I don't let it.
I forever love that video.
Winding roads are on the menu this weekend in Sonoma, California.
This has to be one of the most beautiful racetracks in all of NASCAR. The elbows will get wide, a little sheet metal braided as well.
All right, boys. Go have a great day. Patiently aggressive all day here.
It's wine country.
Racing on the road in California.
Ready, rolling. Green light, everybody rolling.
The chase is on.
Doubleheader when I return. Hell yeah. What's up, Daniel? How you doing today? I'll be right back. I need beer. I need beer, damn it.
Great day for racing and one of the most scenic parts of the country here in wine country, Sonoma, California. We're down here at Turn 11. These folks behind me have got a great view in the hospitality area of where I'm at right now. Turn 11 is always a focal point of conversation when we race here, and a lot of times that's because things get very physical down here. It's one of the last passing opportunities before you get to the start-finish line. Often leads to a little bit of desperation. But one thing that's different this year are these Tech Pro barriers here that line the inside wall. This used to be tire packs. The concrete wall behind it has been here for a couple years, but this year these Tech Pro barriers have been added and makes it a little bit more forgiving than just hitting one of those Jersey barriers. It is Calamity Corner. Don't expect anything different today. Time to figure it all out and see who comes out on top in Sonoma. Let's get the command.
Let's fire them engines.
Raceway, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome TNT Sports host, Marty Smith.
Howdy y'all, welcome to the Pit Boss 250. God bless America, and thank you to every service member who has sacrificed to preserve her freedom. And happy 250th birthday to the greatest nation in the world. Gentlemen, start your engine!
That's right, Marty. You tell them. Be right back.
All right, Marty. Well, SVG and Brent Cruz at the front row. They'll lead us to green on the other side. And the booth and AJ Allmendinger will welcome us back. We'll go racing right after this.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere you want. Any way you want. It's the way you need it. Any way you want.
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped? Yeah, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass. If you want. They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants. That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want. It's safe.
All right.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Back, ready for racing. You just got home at 2 p.m.
Nothing to be scared of.
Get T-Mobile 5G home internet delivered the same day, powered by DoorDash. The Backyard Grill at Golden Corral. Summer is coming, baby.
Hope this summer turns out better than last.
What do you mean?
We lost at cornhole and cried in front of everyone.
Thought we agreed we wouldn't talk about that, especially because we're on national TV.
Welcome to the Great American Bash.
That's a big fucking flame.
Only on CW.
Hey everyone. Heard this is where the action is.
It is huge.
I spent my entire life trying to prove that I'm someone worth loving.
You're not. That's mean. She is. Holy fucking shit!
A love you can hold before makes it worth it.
You are so close to your dream. When are you going to fight for you? Welcome to Scotland. I've had enough yoga for a while.
But yes, once again, the breakdown for today's race, it is a 79-lap race around a 1.99-mile, 12-turn road course. That comes out to 157 miles. Stage breakdown for today. Stage 1 is 20 laps. Stage 2 is 25 laps. That'll be lap 45. And then the final 34 laps will be the final stage. 4 sets of tires. The fuel run is not defined, but I'm assuming they cannot make the final stage of the race on fuel. Bubba Wallace directing qualifying or practice, whatever it was.
Routine
your local dealer for a great deal on a Ram truck. Nothing stops Ram.
When did Ram make this the summer event? Well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for $459 a month. See your Syracuse area Ram dealer.
Dear Summer, we've got your road trip ready.
Jake Bennett got his 10th straight quality start. Yeah, he did really good today. He's been really good. I didn't realize he's played 10 games this year.
36 months. Signed, Berta Toyota.
Has he actually played in 10 games?
Knowing your world is safe from the world outside.
He's only played in 5 games this year.
There's a name for that feeling.
So I don't know how he would have 10 quality starts. Maybe in the minors. Maybe it's like a combination of minors.
But making the right decision all comes down to comfort. Save 15% off your project with no interest until 2030.
Construction sites are built for tough work, but when the site is poorly maintained and hazards go unmarked, someone gets hurt.
Yeah, Jake Bennett did pitch well today.
That's negligence. I'm Joe Stanley, and I've spent my entire career.
Yankees fucking suck. How do you lose 3 straight games to this team?
Reconstruct, we hire expert witnesses, and don't stop until you get the maximum award. Stanley Law, 1-800-608-3333.
Dear Summer, we've got your road trip ready truck at Burdick Toyota. Lease a new 26 Tacoma SR5 double cab, now $385 a month, 36 months, or choose 3.99 for 48 financing. Signed, Burdick Toyota in Cicero.
Hurry to your local dealer for a great deal on a Ram truck. Nothing stops Ram.
Right now, purchase and get 2.9% financing for 72 months.
You got 21 all the way. Austin Hill. I've really grown to respect Austin Hill since taking over for Kyle. You know? It's a big load to carry. He starts 10th today. But yeah, my win pick for today is Shane Van Gisbergen. He starts on pole. Connor Zilish is in the race. He starts all the way back in 30th, though, but I feel confident he'll make his way through the field. Another Cup driver in the field today, Ross Chastain, is in the race. He starts in the 15th spot. Any other Cup drivers in the field? I mean, Austin Hill, but he's not really a Cup driver, even though he is racing full-time in Cup. It's a different scenario, though.
I'm not a driver, but I will tell you, pavement is good, dirt is bad. Let's keep it on the asphalt.
But yeah, my guys, Sheldon Creed and Jesse Love, are my guys that I want to win today. Jesse Love starting in 7th. Sheldon Creed starts in 11th. So, yeah. We got an IndyCar diecast, the Kyle Larson IndyCar, and then the Cup car from his double. Sick.
Seriously, saving any money feels impossible.
You've been doing great. And you always have your big financial friend to help you navigate your finances.
My finances are turning around.
It's fucking sick, bruh.
Financial friend is always by your side.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on that. Hold on, we should have music. Feel it, I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us. Show you the incredible ceiling power of Power Buddy. Now that's a lot of damage. We're going to seal every hole using only Power Buddy. And the inside is completely dry. It's like Steel Power Buddy.
Sometimes it feels like schizophrenia decides who you could be. So it may be time for a different conversation. Ask your doctor about Cobenfy, a twice daily pill for schizophrenia.
You got SVG all the way starting 6th tomorrow.
And delivered improvement in
Yeah, I think you'll win tomorrow.
overall. Plus, in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take up allergic to Cobenfy. Have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention.
worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth.
Bob says that he believes he should be able to go 42 to 45 laps on fuel, but he hasn't checked with teams. His estimate could be a little optimistic.
Imagine what could be. Come and see.
So he's thinking that you could pit
What causes a curve?
right before the end of the stage or at the end of each stage, and then not pit in the final stage. That's what he believes. It's possible.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at GoGetSomebody.com.
Great afternoon, Sonoma, California. Perfect day for a race. We're glad you're with us for the Pit Boss Food Max 250. Qualifying happened here yesterday. Let's take a look at our Pit Boss Grills starting grid. Shane Van Gisbergen on the pole. We got our San Diego winner, Austin Hill, starting 10th in the Bridget Childers number 21. He has a pair of top 10s in his.
And they got AJ Allmendinger in the booth.
He's one to watch on the road courses. Then as we get to the next stage, Carson Quaffle in the DGM Racing number 91 this week. He's been jumping between all those different cars. He's riding a career best streak of 5 straight top 10s and finished 8th here last season. Something to improve on that. I'm gonna go ahead
I think Connor Zillich will make his way to the front.
Stage 1 is going to be Connor Zillich. Had a flat tire in qualifying yesterday. He replaces the tire.
Oh, he's actually going to the rear. So he starts in 30th, but actually starting in the rear. So he'll start, I think, 37th. There's 38, but there's somebody else going to the rear. Oh, there's multiple cars going to the rear. So he might actually just be starting like 34th, whatever, something like that.
A repeat of his top 10 last week in San Diego. He'll have to come from the rear in a backup car. I saw that team working on that car this morning. They were doing some seat fit for him. He's not even in his own seat.
Dirty air versus clean air, yeah. Oh, I don't think Connor Zillich is going to win, but I think he'll make his way to the front and be competitive.
There's Team Radio, presented by Starkey. Scan the QR code now.
I got a Muhammad Ali quote. What is that? If my mind can conceive it, if my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. That's a good one.
In their hauler, in their defense, they love the show, the soccer show. Now going Ted Lasso, and they have Believe on the hauler, by the way. So they love motivational things in the 41 team.
Let's go to Kim.
Well, let's talk about the pole sitter SVG. He's a favorite this afternoon, and he's got a little extra motivation from the Cup race last weekend.
SVG would have won if it wasn't for Austin Hill.
After Austin sparked a massive
Let's be nice to Austin.
DNF for Shane, and Shane's disappointment, it lingered most of the week, and he told his crew chief Philip Bell he took it so long, in fact longer than any incident he've ever faced in racing, to shake it off. So I asked Philip if he thinks it'll be a distraction today, especially with Austin in the field, and he said quite the opposite. He told me, quote, "There is speed in an angry driver." Dylan?
And Kim, as mentioned, Connor Zillich will start at the back of the field today. Fear not, this isn't the first time this year where the one team with Zillich driving has had to overcome a similar challenge. At Circuit of the Americas earlier this spring, they started at the rear of the field, and by the end of stage 1, they were up to third. So that's Rodney Childers' reminder to his team today. Take care of the car early. With Connor driving, there's little doubt that we can make up that deficit and have time to contend for the win today.
I'm here for the show, and you would just anticipate, as we go throughout the afternoon, it will be a duel between two of the best ever when you talk about racing on the road in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Look at what these two have done head-to-head when they've been doing it on a road course. Just incredible, the back and forth between this duo, Zillich and Van Gisbergen.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think it's so
6 wins,
one of
2
them
runner-ups.
wins, and then the other one wins, and one of them wins, and the other one wins. So.
They've won every time they're head-to-head together on a road course. So
yeah, with
one of
runner-ups.
these two.
Yeah, I like it. Fun to watch. Very talented, and they no doubt will be big players and a big part of the conversation here today. Toyota Camry pacing
now, starting on the outside technically of turn 1. He's thinking I can get the launch.
I hate that it keeps doing that.
Pull down. Now the problem is if it doesn't happen, it's very slick on the outside.
Hopefully it doesn't do it too much, though.
Here that he gets the
Just if it happens occasionally, whatever.
Run
the bottom through turn 1. Opening stage, 20 laps.
All right, here we go.
Front row, Shane Van Gisbergen to his left, Brent Cruz.
Race cars off. Green flags in the air. We are racing from Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California.
Really even start, and a great start by Brent Cruz.
Taylor Gray, last week's runner-up, that black and yellow.
Yeah, it's annoying.
In 4th as we head to turn 7.
This gets really tight down in here.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why my computer does that.
San Diego had the big crash. Hill able to take advantage, get his first career win on a road course. And that's Hill's teammate, the 2 of Jesse Love, working over Justin Allgaier, the last 2 champions racing for position. That's 7th on track.
I like that move by Austin Hill. He lets Sam Bear go into 10.
SVG leads the first lap.
There, then fired off in the inside of turn 11. It hasn't worked out, but it sort of sent a message to try and set up Sam Bear.
8 is Sammy Smith, 18 William Sawalas, good road racer.
Yeah, going after it just outside the top 10. Marker, you know it's so easy to get track position early in the run, and then it's all about trying to pace yourself. These long green flag runs around here, it's easy to burn up the tires. Right, and I think we're seeing that right now from our leader, Shane Van Gisbergen, as he has Brent Cruz running his tail at the Alfredo, Taylor Gray. Seeing a train like this, potentially, that's Shane just managing that equipment, managing those tires. I'd be surprised if he's not, you know, sort of...
Oh, around goes the 31.
Lane
Perkins around.
Front-end damage.
Blaine, a guy that's had success on the road. When you look at his career, a couple of top 10s coming out of turn 7.
We've already got the front-end damage there. Had it wheel hopping down into 7 on the inside. Maybe something happened down in 4 there and then continued into 7.
Was back outside the top 25. Also want to report, we knew that there was some gremlins for Brad Perez and that race team. He did not make it out for the start of the race, so tough break there. Monopoly go, onboard camera riding with Shane Van Gisbergen. Up the hill to turn 2. Now down to 3 and then up to 3A.
And Parker, this is what makes Shane Van Gisbergen so good. Just knowing that pace. You know, you look in the mirror, you see Brent Cruz, you see Anthony Alfredo. A lot of guys would start panicking a little bit, like start pushing their car a little bit harder than they need to early in this run. But SVG just knows exactly what pace to run. He does, and he can just manage it so well. And when he's doing this, he's taking care of those rear tires. That's under braking, that's under acceleration. He's just not putting excess force through them. What you do when you're on a hustle lap, you end up using those rear tires by tripping them on the brakes, maybe spinning them on the X in the corners. He just is focused on absolutely not doing any of that. You see the car never slides. He's not laterally using up those tires. He's trying to keep that car super straight, super perpendicular, and just making sure that he's managing those tires so that if those guys were to have a run at him, he would have a tire to manage it. Here's Connor Zilic trying to work his way through the field.
51 Jeremy Clements, 26 Dean Thompson.
And you talked about this in the pre-race, trying to keep the fenders on the race car. You want to get up there. The great thing about Connor Zilic now is he doesn't have to worry about points. So we know he's going to use the stages to short pit, get some track position, but you still want to get up there as far as you can early in the race, but you have to do that.
Oh, 20s in the grass.
Jones off into the dirt here in turn 3. Powerball power movers plus 12.
He's good.
Zilic. Get another one right here. 0 is Alex LeBay, also going to try to take advantage of Brandon Jones.
Connor Zilic up 12 spots since the start of the race.
Kind of caught him really quickly there. It's down to 4. Brandon was just trying to gather it back up and get going.
Well, that might do his tires. That one might do 3 wide to 7. I was curious to see how that worked.
A pretty tight situation. There's Brandon's already gone off. So I don't know if maybe there was a little just got loose into that corner. That can't happen.
Hey, finally a O'Reilly race where we didn't get a caution in the first few laps.
You sort of head up the hill and can sort of, at times, take the rear end down the racetrack and get a big loose moment.
Brandon was 15. He's fallen outside the top 20 now. Won a stage here a year ago. Talked about Alex LeBay in the 0. Really good road racer. Racing with Harrison Burton there. Harrison coming off his first top 10 of the campaign last week, and right behind him, the one, Connor Zilic, continues the climb.
Mark, you talked about it in the practice qualifying show. Alex LeVay gets way more out of the race car.
Oh, Brett Cruz.
That's not good for the rear tires at all. Just shows this track has some grip in it right now, but it's so easy to overstep it. I did it in qualifying, but
Or sorry, that's not Brett Cruz. That's
he gets way more
the
out
one.
of his car than a lot of guys do.
Connor Zilic. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, that is Connor Zilic. Zilly Zonkers.
Got away from him. We're used to Zilic creating highlights on the road. Maybe not so much like that. The save coming down from 2 to 3. And this move was key for his teammate, Shane Van Gisbergen, to get the lead and get ahead of the curve, taking over the...
You bought an 18 flag today?
Led them all so far.
I have one.
Men, get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
Throttles are buried through the firewall. He's looking for more. At O'Reilly Auto Parts, we know the fire of competition is born at the track. Auto Wheelman. Every lap. What a move. Every turn. Every part drives us. Sheldon Creed wins. Our professional parts people can offer you the right parts and advice so you're ready for every moment along the way.
Look at it. Isn't it beautiful?
In competition, and every part is powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Skyrizi.
And now I'm back in the picture. Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission.
Yeah, I put that on Dom's windshield when we went to Pocono.
At 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage to the
Like when we parked, I put it on the windshield.
reactions, increased infections, or
And then like closed the door on like the edges so that way it wouldn't like fly away.
Tell your doctor about any flu-like
Then we came back to the car and it was like hanging off the fucking side of the car. I was like, that's great.
Time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Oh, the 45 of LeVar Scott is around with somebody else. Don't know who.
With more MLB games than anyone. Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
How old are you?
Every day of the week.
At the end of the day, we're all chasing something. Imagine what you could do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota, let's go places.
That was the 28, I think, Kyle Sieg.
Has made a
Yeah,
terrible
Kyle
mistake.
Sieg was also involved in that.
Us kids are
But they kept
born with
going.
massive sorrow. I can get sand in places you didn't even know your car had. So, my parents got smart and decked out the car with
Alright, here's lap 8.
Now it's basically me-proof in here. Yep, summer's here, and I'm probably gonna spill every road snack and red sachet I can get my stubby little fingers on. So,
My man
visit
Kyle.
Tech.com to kid-proof your car for summer.
Hey, I was here first. Monopoly, I challenge ye to a duel. I started nothing to win. Whee! I said good day, sir.
Yeah, caution.
Sorry, sir. Excellent.
Caution's out for a tire carcass on the track. On lap 8. 9-minute 45-second green flag run to start the race.
Monopoly go today.
Test your luck and make your power play by heading to your local lottery retailer to get in the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $348 million. It's like half your bank account. Oh, just right there.
Exactly. Finally, someone put it out there.
13 to go, stage 1, and we have some debris on the racetrack. came from Kyle Sieg, so under caution for the first time today.
As the tire carcass.
That's right.
So we'd say it's a technical term. Here's the result and why. LeVar's got the Sunoco car right there, AJ. Uh-oh.
He got in a little deep, but Ryan Ellis behind him. It's hard to see if he got a little bit of help, but he was, LeVar Scott was full commitment into turn 11 no matter what, and just got the right rear of Kyle Sieg, and that's what cut it down. The tire says goodbye.
Right there.
There we go.
Yep. See you later. There's the and if you're in Kyle Sieg's position there, that is a really frustrating.
We love Kyle forever. Miss him every day.
We've seen it many, many times.
Not a day goes by. Like I said, not even an hour goes by where I don't think of him in some form or fashion.
You just have to grit and bear it and hope
I miss him so much.
No doubt about it. This does, create an interesting time for a caution. Because if you want to play some games, we're about halfway through, closing on the midway point of this opening stage. So if you wanted to try to flip it or maybe get out of sequence, far enough in here, you got something to work with. Everybody had 3 sets of tires laying in the pit area. And I think most conventionally would say you'll want to make 2 stops. So we'll see how everybody manages this and what you do. So many options anytime you go road racing to maybe get out of balance, create some track position later in the race.
Definitely does, and I think to a Connor Zilich there who definitely wants that track position right now. Could this open up some opportunities for him and that team to leapfrog some cars and pull some strategy to make it a lot easier than having to drive through the field?
We were riding on board there with Anthony Alfredo, and it reminds me of just how great Viking has been throughout 2026, in particular the last few weeks. They qualified top 5 last week in San Diego. Anthony didn't get the payoff. It was a good effort for Parker Retzloff, but here they are, both in the top 5 again. There's the Dude Wipes onboard camera. Really good job by Anthony Alfredo and this team of growing the organization. Didn't add the second car till December. But they are staying ahead of it and really working hard to put themselves in position for success. There's the pit road entry as you head down toward turn 11. And we talked about maybe having some options. For the most part, everybody's staying out. Going to be some takers, though. First of those to come, the only one so far, Harrison Burton.
Zilich not one of those.
No.
Not an opportunity.
That's right. He said, no thank you, I'll stay out. We're about an hour north of San Francisco, the gorgeous
Golden Gate Bridge.
Are turning around. Experian, your big financial friend, is always by your side.
At Ace, we know whether you grill with charcoal, gas, pellet, or griddle, we've got the perfect grill for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grilling extras, you'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This spicy pork is so good, I'd help it move in August.
Well, if this chicken is so good, I'd let it break up with me over text.
This steak's so good, I'll definitely be going back for more.
Good one, babe. Really funny.
My name is Daniel. I've been a barista for 8 years, but I wanted to bring my take on real coffee to the community, and my Toyota BZ helped me get there.
Imagine what you can do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota. Let's go places.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on that plan. We should have music. You gotta feel it. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce grays. Now boosted with keratin. Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep you looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
Monopoly, I challenge ye to a duel. Moving is for losers, so get ready to lose, Martin. Where might one do?
Alright, getting ready to go back green.
Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
With SafeLight, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fix now, pay later?
SafeLight offers flexible payment options and anywhere mobile service, so you can get it fixed here, or here, and pay later. Go to safelight.com today.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
First caution of the day, all cleaned up in Sonoma, ready for the restart, and the field is heading to the Echo Park restart zone. Echo Park Automotive, where car buying is easier, better, and happier. And the restart here
All right.
will look just like the start of the race.
Green flag's back in the air.
SVG Brent Cruz up front. 10 to go, stage one.
I wonder if Brent Cruz learned anything from the initial start. It looks like SVG did shot out of a cannon on the outside.
Yeah, SVG pulls away right there on the restart.
Free reign at the front.
Anthony Alfredo under Brent Cruz to P2 now. See if Anthony has anything for SVG. Look at his teammate, Parker Retzlaff, able to get around Taylor Gray for position at black and green, number 99 to fourth.
This is incredible by Viking Motorsport. Last week, this is for real. They just packed a Jokic racing car, and Anthony Alfredo's trying to run down the best stock car road racer in the world. Big
Ooh, Jesse Love locking up there.
Town guy, reigning champ, locking it down, going to 7. Another California kid in front of him, 17, Corey Day. I don't like that for Jesse Love. That right front tire was locked up for a long time. We're going to have to see if he can stay on the racetrack, but that thing definitely has to be flat spotted.
Yeah, it's going to make you really uneasy right now for a couple laps just to see.
Got 10 to go in the stage. Anthony Alfredo running in second. He's been doing pretty good at these road courses.
Allgaier moves the inside of Corey Day into 11.
Allgaier, 3 career wins on the road. A 5-time winner this year. Championship leaders look great.
Little tire up there for Ross Chastain in that 32 car on the left front. Oh, that's got a big.
Oh, big tire up there for the 32.
Down the straightaway.
Back to Allgaier and Day. So far, that right front tire looks okay for Jesse Love. Go back here to Ross Chastain. Bad one with Sheldon Creed.
And it might clearance itself a little bit, potentially, the way it's at the top of the tire. Here on board is Sheldon Creed. Look at the 2. They saw that right front lock up. This might be the contact. Oh, there it is. 2-9.
Opposite side, though.
Yeah, that's a different donut.
They're 10th and 11th on track right now, 32-0. Dean Thompson, Jeremy Clements can't get away from one another, and right behind them, Ryan Sieg. Ryan Sieg just on the edge of the chase cutoff. Needs a good run here.
Oh!
Jeb
Burton off track.
Brandon Jones almost followed him.
Jeb, I've done this before. As you go to tip it off into 3A there, it drops the right rear into the dirt as you touch the brake pedal. And once that happens, you did a great job of not spinning out, but you are going to take a ride through the dirt.
And the 25 or 26 is around.
It's been a very active first 12 laps or so.
We've got cars going everywhere.
Raja Kruth, 88, had a front row seat for Burton. Jeb, when the 27 was 20th, is now outside the top 30.
It's so easy to do there, AJ, because you want to get more angle, but you go a little bit too far, and suddenly the right rear has no grip, and you're going for a ride, like you saw there. Jeb covered that windshield in dirt and grime, so that'll be harder to see out of. Hopefully he doesn't cover the radiator too much.
I just feel like these O'Reilly drivers are just trying to carry it over from San Diego. Let's not go there. That was one of the more bizarre afternoons we've had in 2026. Unbelievable weekend. So much fun in San Diego and Naval Base Coronado, but we did have a handful when it comes to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. 2 good young drivers here. Silich up to 15th, going by Sawalich.
That was easily one of the longest races of all time in the O'Reilly Series.
Indeed.
Took it quite the weekend.
Took a nap, had a lunch, dinner, still watching.
We were still on TV. Yeah.
Let's get an update number 1 in Zilich, Dylan.
Got caution
caution in the middle of this stage was exactly what Rodney Childers and the one team told me they were hoping for. Connor done a great job to pick off 10 or 11 cars there and make up a bulk of that track position. Then they got that yellow, which bunched everyone back up, and he's going right back to work here. So it's 7 to go in this stage. He's at 15th right now, in position to do a lot of damage control and make up a lot of that track position that they needed to make up early in this race. So all going according to plan right now. Connor's feedback just a little bit loose, specifically in the right-hand corners.
Here's the other thing I would say. I mean, not only do you cut the gap down, as Brandon Jones has a problem here, but you think about the number of drivers in the top 15 that will run it long to get points. So when they flip the stage, you got to believe that one will. That will.
Oh, Brandon Jones slow.
Even more as we move forward.
He's slow on track. I think he'll make it back to pit road, but he is slow.
I was wondering if maybe we saw some water spouting out of it or something when he went off.
Yep, he's made it to pit road.
On the front, but not the case.
Jones able to get back to pit entry. If he can make it all the way around, we will stay green here.
Sounds like it might be a transmission issue, Brandon.
Disappointing. I feel like Brandon Jones this year, it's feast or famine. He runs well, has opportunity to win the race.
That is a transmission issue on Brandon Jones. Looks like he might be stuck in whatever gear.
Came in 6th in points. And slowly coasting toward his pit stall, Kim.
Yeah, something mechanical. Brandon came on the radio and said it just shut off. So probably already ordered a tow to the garage. I'm not sure if it's going to be completely terminal, but expect them off the racetrack.
Not much to diagnose there. I don't know if we don't have enough information, and they don't have enough information to diagnose, so they'll have to dissect that and dive into it for the 20, but really unfortunate for Brandon Jones.
So yeah, that's it for Brandon Jones.
Anthony Alfredo, the job
Or at least his chances of winning.
Absolutely incredible. As we go on board the Dude White's on board. SCG has gotten away, but not a massive way, and he's been holding off Brett Cruz in a Joe Gibbs racing car. This team.
Brad Perez is also off track right now.
Colleague Racing, your race team, a year ago, and has formed this second race team he's driving for basically December, January. You told the story earlier, Adam. They basically didn't have any cars. And look at this performance last week and now this week.
And you know, I look at this 96 team and Anthony Alfredo. They've run just as good as the 99 team of Mark Retzlaff. It just seems like a lot of bad luck. But I feel like something over these last few weeks has really turned this program even further forward, and we're watching it right now. And this is a driver right now. We know SVG is the best in the business. As we see Connor Zillage.
And Connor Zillage coming to pit road. SCG has the fastest lap. Got a short pit in the stage.
Compared to the other guys, you can jump them and get further up the field on this next restart.
Carson Bumble also making a pit stop. Scheduled green flag stop, you got to believe here. As you said, to flip the stage, gain some track position as we advance for the start of stage 2, Dylan.
And even if they go back out here and just kind of cruise to finish this stage and try to save some tires, we're going to be in a great spot when we restart in stage 2. Saw the chassis adjustment in the back window for the one to help with that loose condition, 4 tires and fuel, Kim.
You see Carson Quapple in that 91 car. He said the car feels good. It just feels like he's losing the most time through the S's.
I got to tell you, Carson Quapple has done an outstanding job. 5 consecutive top 10 finishes. That's the best run he's ever been on in his career. And he's done it with 3 different cars. He drives the one.
Oh, Connor Zillage with a penalty.
This is his last start of the night.
Speeding penalty for Connor Zillage, so that's going to fuck up his plans.
To run full time.
He'll go a lap down.
Oh, that sounds like speeding for Connor Zillage.
Well, all that passing that you did in the first stage
doesn't matter.
You get to try to do it again in the second stage.
Well, here's the tough thing. When it happens now, you can't do the pass-through, right? You got to wait until you get to the end of the stage and then start stage 2 in the back. So I mean, it just really is a compounding problem here. Sheldon Creed is in, Dylan.
Zillage has started the parade of cars down pit road to flip this stage. Sheldon Creed on the radio said that he needs more grip and help in the turns to the right. Chassis adjustment for tires and fuel can.
And for Sam Mayer in the 41, little snug, just overall tight. Need to open up the entry in turn 11. That's where he's losing the most lap time for Mayer.
So yeah, a lot of guys pitting there. It's like SVG. I don't know what his plan will be. To pit or to not pit. To pit or not to pit. That is the question.
And here it is. This is great news that Zilich was able to come in and do the pass-through before pit road was closed with 2 to go. Because he, as I said, he would have had to start at the rear, and we've seen that before. Where you do
Actually, did he go a lap? I don't think Connor Zill's going to go a lap down, so that might still be. I mean, yeah, he'll be behind a lot of the guys who short pitted, but not as bad as it could have been. SVG is pitting.
Shane saying, yes, really good, just managing. So not good for the rest of the field to hear that the leader was just managing through that first 18 laps.
I'm not surprised by that. That's what we figured he was doing in terms of managing those tires in that race car.
So Van Gisbergen pulls away, and we'll see where he cycles. But these guys have stayed out. They're going to run it long, get some points. The new race leader, Anthony Alfredo, in the 96. Cruz is right there. Retzloff, Gray, Day, Hill. A bunch of series regulars staying on track here, running it long, chasing stage points. We'll see 1 to go in the stage this time around.
And for Brent Cruz, we know how close it is. As we see Anthony Alfredo, that's turn 10. He locked up just a little bit. Looked like he's still got a good drive off the corner. Brent's probably going to be just a little bit too far away, but every point counts right now for Brent Cruz. Just outside the chase cutoff. He wants this stage win. 1 lap to go.
And this is big for Anthony Alfredo as well. Maybe not so much the points, but the bragging.
All right, final lap of the stage here for Anthony Alfredo. Brent Cruz is also right there battling for the stage win. It's great racing for the stage win here.
These drivers do have some bonuses involved in their contracts for winning stages. He wants this stage win bad, trying to hold off Brent Cruz.
Did you just say, show me the money, without saying, show me the money?
Particularly.
This is going to be important for Brent to try to get a good run off, but he got loose behind Alfredo there. Not going to be close enough into 7.
And now the run down through the S's, turn 10, turn 11. Big for Anthony Alfredo, who is chasing his first career stage win, and it would be the first stage victory for Viking Motorsports. Big moment for the 96 group.
Got a little daylight right there. Brent Cruz got a bit loose through 8 to 9. That's what he wanted to see. He's going to hear just a couple back car lengths. Perfect going into turn 11.
Little traffic there as they
All right.
turn 11.
It's coming around to win the stage. Anthony Alfredo is going to do it. Anthony Alfredo will win stage 1 from the O'Reilly race here at Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California.
Awesome job by Alfredo. Cruz with big points is second. Gray, who was a runner-up in last week's race, finishes third. Retzloff is fourth. Viking coming off a week when they scored 33 stage points, right? That's the best they've done combined as a group, and off to a great start here today. And Corey Day ends up.
All right, so it was about a 13-minute and 22-second green flag run to end the stage. I'm going to go outside and smoke. I'll be back for the start of stage 2.
Hi, Chester. Little buddy.
What did you think?
One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
You want your vehicle to look showroom new, inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with a complete car care system. With over 80,000 5-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
Okay, Dad. I had a pretty big decision to make. I need to figure out my big next. It's over for me. I don't have no money for tuition. Be patient.
Families fear and joy tied together.
I did the right thing, and I would do it again.
Is there something I need to know? Pretty sure I just made a replacement today.
All American, the final season. 2-hour premiere Monday, July 13th. Only on the CW.
A network of 4,000 local journalists each weekday morning from the National News Desk.
Weekday mornings at 6 on CW6.
Hurry in for a great deal on the most awarded SUV brand, Jeep. There's only one. Well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month. Or finance and get $6,500 total bonus cash allowance. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
The perfect summer day is calling your name in New York State. From take the scenic route days to fun at the fairground days. Easy-going, sunshine-filled kind of days. And the kind you wish would never end days. However you spend it, there's a summer day for everyone. Find yours. New York State, everything you love. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
During Ford's employee pricing event.
Davidson is doing better than employee pricing.
That's right. Davidson's better than in
For Grand Cherokee 4xe lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S for $299 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
This summer, the Minions make a monster movie so big it might just leave Hollywood in ruins. Don't miss Minions and Monsters, only in theaters on Wednesday. Get tickets now. In a fun week in California for NASCAR. Last week, San Diego. This weekend, Sonoma. Southern California to Northern California. Stage 1 is done, and pit stops are happening, Dylan.
First pit box's Taylor Gray said the balance was good. I was just trying to stay under the tire. Jason Ratcliffe, the crew chief, said turn 3A is where we're losing the most time. Parker Retzloff needs lateral grip. He said, I am out of control. They'll make a track bar adjustment near pressure change. Kim?
Dylan, his teammate, also needs lateral grip. In fact, Anthony saying lost left rear lateral in certain areas, then lost front turn in other areas. The team, though, is going to focus on that left rear lateral. See them finishing up that stop right there. And then for Brent Cruz, at the very last box before exit, just said zero lateral grip and lacking drive off. It's going to be 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel.
Race off Progressive Pit Road is not for the race lead, so many had flipped the stage. First off here is going to be Taylor Gray. Cruz comes off right behind him. Anthony Alfredo wins the stage and drops 2 on the pit lane.
America, put down the burgers and pick up Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. It's the best cheese. It's the best meat. It's only available at Arby's. We have the meat.
You fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit.
You look so ridiculous.
And dedication brought you to where you are today. Keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about Breztri. 3 medicines in 1 inhaler. Learn more at Breztri.com.
It's terrifying what happens when car warranties expire. As soon as they do, cars are quitting on the job. It's like they're possessed. Stop. Hey man, you got a little something there. Without protection, even simple repairs can cost you thousands. That's why there's Car Shield. Or don't get Car Shield and maybe get your car an exorcism instead. Someone should help her.
Car Shield. Protection when it counts. At Credit One Bank, we believe anything's possible.
I'm on Mars. It's freezing. I'm gonna go back to the module.
But leading your team to the championship? Unlikely.
Okay, that's my personal space.
Landing a checkmate against the supercomputer?
I won.
You can try.
I won.
The award goes to Greg.
Some things are out of reach.
No one's gonna believe this. I got this.
But a card with access to exceptional benefits isn't one of them. Welcome to the Credit One Bank American Express Suite. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
What causes a curve down
Is it Peyronie's disease? Is there somebody I can talk to for help?
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at GoGetSomebody.com.
I don't hunt for deals. They sense my energy and appear. Oh look, another one. Kohl's Deal Days have found you. Save up to 50%, plus get daily deals with free shipping and instant Kohl's cash at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
At least SafeLight can come to you for free. They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free mobile service, go to SafeLight.com.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
I'm Chad. I work for a professional football team, and I earned my degree online with SNHU. It fit with my schedule. Mondays, Tuesdays, those are packing days. I can get all my assignments done. Wednesday, we're on the practice field. Thursday, initial discussion post is due. We're going to leave on Friday. We're playing an East Coast trip. I'm going to take advantage of the time spent on the bus and even in the hotel room, finish any of my other coursework that I needed to do prior to kickoff on Sunday. SNHU and the support system, they make it possible. Go to snhu.edu.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on that. Hold on.
We should have music. You gotta feel it. I sure dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, America's #1 pellet grill. The Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express card. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Stage 1 complete in Sonoma, California. The stage break brought to you by Arby's. We'll look at the stage points. Some names up there that are chasing it. I look down at Austin Hill. Got the win last week. They still feel like they can make a late regular season run, get up top 2, 3 to end it with the reset. That would be huge. So they get 5 stage points here. And if there's anyone who knows the value of a good crew, it's the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's why they want to put the spotlight on the pit crew members that are essential to a race team's success. Here's Dylan.
And we will spotlight Tanner Muse. You see him there on the screen, native of Belmont, North Carolina. Like many of these guys down here on pit road, a former college athlete, played 4 years of football at Clemson as a defensive back, won 2 national championships there before getting drafted to the NFL by the Raiders, then spent 5 seasons in the NFL. He played for a few different teams, among them the Raiders, as mentioned, and also the Pittsburgh Steelers you see there. So great to have him down on pit road. There's several of those great collegiate Sam Hunt racing crew, and this is just one of them, the 29-year-old native of Belmont, North Carolina.
Really, really cool story. Thank you for that, Dylan. So the drivers that came down pit road into the stage, Taylor Gray, first off, he is 15th prior to the choose. So 14 guys stay out. And those guys that came down under caution, Harrison Burton, Blaine Perkins, will be 1 and 2 here.
All right.
Shane Van Gisbergen.
Going back green.
So good to start the race from the pole. 3rd at the choose, inside that driver's right line.
There we go.
2nd row.
Harrison Burton, Blaine Perkins leading the front row. Green flag's back in the air.
Echo Park restart zone. Big jump for Harrison Burton.
So SVG, it looked like he spun the tires a little bit. Didn't get a great but still going to clear Blaine Perkins off into turn 2 there, take over 2nd place, go after Harrison Burton.
Connor Zillich was 12 prior to the choose after having to do the pass-through when he got the speeding penalty, so his track position better than it was early in the race, obviously. Little dirt for SVG coming down the hill.
And that worked out a lot better than I thought it would in terms of having Blaine Perkins and Harrison Burton ahead of them in the row ahead. Sam Mayer looks the inside.
Justin Allgaier almost fucked. Oh, he's around. And Justin Allgaier's around in the grass. He's going to lose a lot of track position. Going to fall all the way back. He's back going. Isn't it the 2nd straight week?
It's like he protected from the 41.
Yeah, we'll have to look at a replay there, but it never looked like Sam Mayer touched him, but it definitely startled Justin Allgaier. You're in so late on the brakes there, it's easy to start wheel hopping as we see SVG make quick work of Harrison Burton, trying to bring Jesse Love with him.
Restarted 3rd. 1 lap later, 9 back on point. As we look at what happened coming to turn 7 for driver 7, Justin Allgaier.
You're going to see Sam Mayer dart to the inside. And right there, you could have definitely touched him. It's not the best angle, but you start to see at that point the 7 wiggle AJ a little bit, get the wheel hop, goes around.
Yeah, the way the 7 just started dancing a little bit, the 41 might had just touched him. It's Ron Borg here, Show Creek.
He's just a recipient of that one. Yeah, I'm going to think that the way the 7s got so unsettled there, Sam Mayer definitely got in the back. Let's take a listen to Just Allgaier's radio.
Talking about just straight up. Tires are killing. I don't know if you heard me.
And Grover Street right there in that situation. I think I saw Justin Allgaier actually go off another time on the subsequent lap, so definitely struggling those tires, but maybe if they're not flat spotted and you're the crew chief, you'd want them to try to just stay out there.
I like this battle. Sammy Smith's been in the top 5. Sheldon Creed is there, and joining them now, the one of Connor Zillich. Mention the fact that Connor was 12 prior to the choose, so you restart outside the top 10, but he's made some nice gains early in the run. And got a couple right in front of him. Which way do you go? Quapple right there as well.
He's trying to make that decision right now in real time, which way to go here. Now on the outside is Sheldon Creed. The 3A, the 3B on the inside should effectively make the pass, and he does.
Hey, celebrate Austin Green, our Powerball power movers. He's plus 28 today.
Back and stop, because if they didn't, and he got that speeding penalty with 3 to go, hit road would have been closed next time by. So a huge kind of mistake, but also fortunate that they did it at the right time, and now he's battling for the top 5.
That dude needs something to go his way. And now we're looking at some drivers that made pit stops after running it long into the stage. Cruising the
around goes Blaine Perkins.
There goes Blaine Perkins.
Anthony Alfredo lost a few spots there, trying to dodge him.
Down in the braking zone, that really hurt Anthony as he had to go around Blaine Perkins, lost a couple of positions.
Corey Day got pretty aggressive in that exchange.
Yeah, take a look here. So there goes Corey Day to the inside. Anthony tried to block, couldn't get to the back of Blaine Sawallich. She gets squeezed by Blaine Perkins. It's like 3 cars into one, AJ.
Yeah, and that's as Anthony Alfredo tried to block the inside. Corey Day kind of stuffed it down there, made an aggressive pass. And by the time Anthony got to the brake pedal, as you can see, just nothing malicious. Gets into the back of the 18, which gets into the back of the 31. And Blaine Perkins is like, what the heck? I wasn't doing anything wrong.
That really worked out well for Brent Cruz and Ross Chastain, who were able to sneak through, no damage, and pick up a couple of positions. And now the battle for the lead. Jesse Love not letting SVG get away at the front. And Zillich continues the ride.
Down under Harrison Burton. That's going to be up to 4th place now, Parker. Getting closer to the front. Almost you can hear the music start.
The Jaws music is going
Yes.
there. So the driver he just went by, Harrison Burton, hanging on.
Oh, Harrison Burton goes off track now.
That's a complicated.
And everyone's spinning off track.
Off in one. That's a high-speed place to go on.
When's SVG gonna do it?
Harrison Burton. He was doing such a good job hanging on up there with the strategy they employed, but now he's going to have to sit here and basically let the whole field go by before he can pull away.
See right here, I think he gets a little help, possibly. That's super tight. Looked like Harrison maybe got just a little loose as he turned in for turn 1 there, Parker. Checked up, and Sammy Smith may have just touched him.
But, you know, he pitted at lap 9. He can't, so those tires a little older than some of these other guys.
He was trying, potentially just trying to keep up with Zillich in front of him, oversped it a little bit.
Looking at it again,
he was doing such a good job.
Looking at it again, looks like he just got a bit free into turn 1 there.
Saw a car just going out of our shot.
It went down to the
who's got a problem.
I believe he headed out to the
Oliver.
drag strip area. Flames underneath the car.
That was Ross.
That nose down and turn.
Lord Rostifer.
Right. I got to tell you, there have been some hiccups here for Jordan Anderson racing. We've seen Jeff Burtonoff, problems for the 32. Blaine Perkins went around in turn 11. And stuff at the front.
Like watching Ross come down the drag strip right now outside our window. So it's confirmed he's in the middle of the racetrack.
Closing on the halfway point of stage 2. SVG in front of Love, Mayer, Zilich, and Sammy Smith.
Caution.
And we get our second caution of the day for an incident.
It is Ross Chastain. He's on the drag strip right now. That's taking the scenic route, I guess.
Here's Ross. He's been coming down the drag strip that runs alongside the front stretch. That would have been a very weird visual moment for any drivers coming down the front stretch to see a car on the other side coming towards them.
I'll be honest. I didn't even knew hats off. Hats
Was
off
that-
to Ross for knowing how to get back. I'd have been completely lost. For your sake.
Is that really the reason for the caution?
Something in there. This is amazing.
Chastain knows the shortcuts at Sonoma. Caution is out. SVG leads.
Yeah, that was a 7-minute and 1 second green flag run to start stage 2.
Parts fast.
That was funny.
O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need them now? We've got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Did you know Cancer Guard helps screen for multiple cancers? Good to know. Cancer Guard helps find hard to detect cancer, even before symptoms appear. It's one blood test that's as simple as a haircut.
That is good to know.
Cancer Guard, from the makers of Cologuard.
For decades, Golden Corral has served our heroes. Our unwavering support of the military and their families hasn't changed. Thanks to you, it never will.
So is that Watkins Glen?
Maybe you should keep your eyes on the road, Janice. I have to be able to see
The site of Kyle's last points race.
very seriously. Yeah, well, that's what Progressive Snapshot is for. Personalized discounts so that safe drivers don't have to pay for bad drivers' mistakes. Are you saying I'm a bad driver? I'm a great driver. Janice! This isn't Mom's house. I have to tell you. We're celebrating your birthday. Oh, I love that for you.
With SafeLite, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fix now, pay later?
SafeLite offers flexible payment options and anywhere mobile service, so you can get it fixed here, or here, and pay later. Go to SafeLite.com today.
SafeLite Repair, SafeLite Replace.
Hey, I was here first. Monty Burns, is that you?
It's the battle of the bald billionaires we've all been waiting for.
Whee! Release the hounds. Monopoly, I challenge ye to a duel.
Mr. Burns versus Mr. Monopoly. The Simpsons come to Monopoly Go.
Worth it. Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
This is a story about the one. The one who looks to Granger to make sparks fly. Getting it done right is a craft. It takes experience, the right material, and the right partner, like Granger, with a wide range of professional-grade products. For the one, working hard means others can play even harder. Call, click Granger.com, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Such a wonderful picture with your beautiful jibbery.
Minions and Monsters. Rated PG. Get tickets now.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit progressive.com. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Full disclosure, I'm not a travel agent, but I will tell you, when you come to Northern California, go to San Francisco, you got to do the Alcatraz tour. so much history at that place. I mean, you think about Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and here's what's shocking to me as we put the facts up. I did not realize a 25-acre island. That's pretty unbelievable.
It's a pretty heavy place. You go for the tour.
It is.
I got there and I thought immediately, I need to get out of here. So, pretty wild.
Now we do a replay brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. Harrison Burton going for a ride off in turn 1.
And it was unfortunate because he was running so well on this alternate strategy, was up in the top 5. This is the type of thing where if you employ a strategy like that, you just have to do your best to limit the damage, not do something like this, and unfortunately lost it there down into turn 1. And that whole strategy has been flipped upside down. But
so I guess there was fluid on the track.
Yeah, it was, to be, I mean, essentially he had 7 to 8 lap older tires than everybody, and he had good pace in it, and that's what you're hoping in that strategy. You get your car up front, show that you have good speed in it, but just to reset and try it again from the back.
All the fluid on track from Ross Chastain. Cleanup continues. We get in another break. It's over 10 laps to go. Stage 2 at Sonoma for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
I've doubted myself more times than I can count. Heard every opinion. Read every headline. But when you're surrounded by the right people, you learn it's about more than just racing. It's about why you're racing, who you're racing for. And when you realize that, you take control of your story.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
When we started the Oakland Roots, we had our work cut out for us. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. Gusto helps us stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves.
This summer, let flavor ring with a grilled ranch burger seasoned with Hidden Valley Ranch. It's bold, zesty, and unforgettable cookout flavor done right. Hidden Valley Ranch, the flavor of America.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce grays. Now boosted with keratin. Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep you looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
At least SafeLight can come to you for free. They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want and no additional costs. For free mobile service, go to SafeLight.com.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
T-Mobile That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I mean, you gotta feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I sure dance.
This is big, and T-Mobile get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us. On the best
Be Padres baseball on a Mexican TV channel tonight. That's cool.
Welcome back. CW Sports coverage of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series live in Sonoma, California. Today it's the Pit Boss Food Max 250. Here's Kim Kuhn.
Yeah, Carson Quapple behind the 91 for the final time this season. Currently running in the 7th position, and he's typically sporty when we come on road courses, but he's got a little bit of a driver coach in his ear. Take a listen to our in-car courtesy of Star.
Not to arc 9 as much, so you can
that's annoying.
Straight to it, carry a little bit more entry speed.
All right, going back green.
Good, so that's not a bad guy to go off of.
12 to go, stage 2. Front row, SVG,
Back
Jesse
green.
Love. They're coming from the echo part of the start zone.
Sam Bear got in the rear bumper there at SVG. SVG spun the tires a little bit, gave Jesse Love an opportunity here up the hill.
Van Gisbergen inside lane, turn 2. Jesse just couldn't quite hang to the outside of SVG. Got the battle for third, Mayer and Zillich.
Love trying to catch. He's staying with them. Jesse Love is staying with SVG.
Turn 4. This is so hard for Sam Mayer.
Come on, Jesse.
Zillich, your car wants to get super loose on corner entry there. Palmer can hang the outside through 7 here. He'll get that straight line. He clears Sam Mayer for third.
Went 3 wide behind them there. Corey Day, Austin Hill. Anthony Alfredo looked at making a 4 wide, thought better of it. He tried to get by there with Corey Day to the 9.
How about Zillich, the back to third? He's done it in 30, just over 30 laps with a speeding penalty. See Carson Quapple get just a little bit deep as everybody started checking up for the hairpin. Did a good job just to barely get into the back of Sheldon Creed.
And that's who he's fighting right
Stage, Taylor Gray, Brent Cruz, Austin Hill a part of that mix.
I think you're going to see these drivers be super aggressive at the end of this.
Mr. 69 late in the race again. We don't do Mr. 69 for O'Reilly and trucks.
Best friends,
But yeah.
Jesse Love. But Parker, I really think if you want a chance to win this race, run in the top.
Yeah, you are right though.
Run long in this stage and run it out. You're going to showcase, so every position means something in this stage. Well, and it's that plus fuel strategy, though. There is, fuel concerns for some of these teams. Some are sort of confident they can make it from that point if you put this stage. Some are thinking they cannot. So it's going to really come down to what fuel mileage they saw in stage 1 and what they're thinking. But let's get more on the one for Dylan.
Yeah, well, Parker, you're right. That's the concern for the one of Zillich. They got the track position now, but they just came on the radio and said that their plan is to try to run this out to the end of stage 2 here for exactly that reason. Just want to make sure they give themselves enough of a buffer in stage 3, and especially if we get a green, white checkered or anything of that sort. It's very close for several of these teams, and that's on the radar certainly for all of them at this point in the race.
And Dylan, that has definitely been a trend this season. These junior motorsports cars not quite getting the fuel mileage they had even maybe a year ago. We know how successful they've been. Sometimes when you make horsepower, AJ, could it use a little more fuel?
Well, yeah, and they got a lot more grip than most of the cars.
Oh,
so you definitely are in the throttle.
That's what it is.
Look at this battle for position. Cruz had gotten by Gray to be the best of those that ran it long at the end of stage 1. We heard 8th and 9th on track.
Yeah, we heard Brent Cruz talking about at the end of that stage that he just doesn't have that lateral grip that he's looking for. Parker, it seems like as he's fighting it right now, he can't get in the corners like he wants, but he really can't attack the throttle on exits. You see it. I've seen this car have some really hellacious wiggles and slides at times on the exit of the corners like you're referencing. So definitely just feels like that car's probably out of the racetrack in the rear. They're going to continue to try to make adjustments on it. But this track is finicky this weekend. You mentioned about Cup. It got faster for some reason Cup qualified, but some of these drivers saying it's less grip than last year. It's really tough to really put your finger on exactly how this track is reacting.
Pit boss onboard camera, riding with California native Sheldon Creed. He and Sammy Smith just tied together since the restart, really. 5th and 6th, right in front of Quapple.
Got the ballet dance here on the foot cam, Parker. I find this so cool to watch. It's almost mesmerizing in some respects to see all 3 of these screens combined. What a driver is doing there with their feet, with their hands. You see a lot of tapping of the modulation as he gets down to the center of the corner. It's an initial stab of the brake as hard as you want it, the highest pressure you'll have, and then it modulates to the point of the apex in the corner.
8 to go, stage 2. SVG leading. It's time to go full throttle with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up. Pretty quiet race here a year ago. When you think about caution counts, 3 cautions today, one for the yellow that came out to end the opening stage. And so now you start thinking about where are we on the long run? And when you're out front like Shane Van Gisbergen is, you can kind of manage things, but he's now got Connor Zilic behind him, the one overcoming some adversities to put himself in position as we head toward the end of the second stint of the race.
Yeah, and this is where Shane is so good. Connor, a few laps ago, set the Xfinity fast lap. And we thought, okay, Connor started to run down. Last lap, SVG 6/10 quicker. Connor still responded. So, you know, there's always that game, and you can tell Connor's pushing really hard to try to get to him, and I still feel like Shane Van Gisbergen is just managing.
Well, I think I heard when we were on sound gear full throttle there, I heard on the onboard with Shane, the downshift's be a little bit more aggressive. And that's the notification.
I'm a little curious, too, to see how the strategy plays for everybody. Dylan, talked about the game plan. 4-to-1, fuel mileage, certainly a big part of the conversation in the garage area earlier today. Then you factor in what everybody did there management-wise into stage 1, chasing points. A whole lot to think about. Sammy Smith, Sam Mayer, with Sheldon Creed right behind him. This for 4th.
Oh, Parker, this gets super tight through the S's. Elbows out right here.
Side by side here.
Hip checking at times through those S's.
For 4th and 5th, Sam Mayer and Sammy Smith. Good battle here.
1 and 6 behind these two. Like, would you guys just make a decision? Because I'm going to go by both of you. Maybe have a big run on his teammate right here to the inside. His teammate
There's Sheldon.
The door is going to be shut. Creed sneaks in there. Quapple wants a piece. Rick Cruz there in the 19.
And this is where it gets difficult for somebody like Sam Mayer. You're running forward. That car starts getting under you. You got about 3 to 4 cars behind you. It feels like that train never ends. Kind of got to get your mind reset, refocus. Get back in rhythm there as he hits the inside curve in 2. Car started bouncing. Man, this place is really about rhythm, too. If you get out of that, it can take you a couple corners to get back into the field, exactly where those tires are at, where the track is at grip-wise. And when you get shoved to the outside there at 10, like you said, you're hanging on a little bit, and you have to recenter as he's trying to hold off Brent here into 7.
Cruz a little fresher tires. Sneaking to the inside. 19 proving to be good over the long haul here at stage 2.
Sam's having deja vu from the lap before with the 8.
Look at this off track. I mean, just off-road, make it work. But a little loss of momentum. Here comes the 91 Carson Quapple.
And as a driver there, Brent Cruz knows I'm on the inside of him. There's not a lot of grip to the outside of me. So if I just lean on him a little bit, it gets him wide. You're able to make that pass. Sam Mayer has lost 5 spots in 2 laps here, trying to get one of them back here on Taylor Gray.
And Sam will not have appreciated that, but there's nothing he could do at that point when Brent gets into his door through those S's. And when you end up side by side and you're sort of on the defense to those S's, there's just not a lot you can do to respond to that moment as he gets into Taylor Gray here a little bit. Elbows out for Sam Mayer.
Starting to see pit stops flipping the stage. 87 Austin Green is in, Kim.
Austin Green's pitting.
From RCR. Austin, though, saying car feels
Had that
good.
wild crash during practice.
Choosing to flip this stage, so either crew chief Jody Nismar feels good about their fuel mileage or maybe predicting some cautions in the last stage to stretch it. You saw that chassis adjustment as the other side of tires go on and fuel in the race car.
Yeah, I think I said this earlier, but Kim references maybe coming a 3rd time. All these teams should have 3 sets of sticker tires laying. So even if you flip the stage here, stay out at the end of the stage, with a longer final stage, cautions fall right, you would have a sticker set laying if you wanted to come back. And, you know, when I look at our bumper, the other thing to point out, Junior Motorsports had won 11 straight races on the road. That was snapped last week by RCR. They got 3 in the top 4 here. And here comes Taylor Gray. Scheduled green flag pit stop. Anthony Alfredo won the opening stage. Flipping it here. Down to Dillon.
only real feedback from the 54 was at the beginning of this run. Said he fired off tighter on sticker tires, but the car was getting better. Routine service for the 54. Kim?
And for Anthony Alfredo, also fired off tighter.
So we got people flipping the stage right now.
They actually decided
Anthony Alfredo's on pit road.
At the beginning of stage 2, crew chief Joshua Graham telling his driver, you did your job, meaning he won that first stage. Now I'm going to go for the win, which meant flipping the stage.
I love that mentality.
He had the speed.
So when SVG comes by in the 9, whether he does it on pit road or on the racetrack, that's going to close the pit lane. See how they manage it. And he will pit, flip the stage, just like he did in stage 1. And just like Dylan reported, the one of Connor Zilic stays out. He'll run it long here.
So SVG's pitting here.
9 is in.
Connor Zilic gonna
race lead.
run long.
Yeah, Adam, and a very interesting call by crew chief Philip Bell, because when I talked to him this morning, he said, I am absolutely worried about fuel mileage and our ability to flip this stage. We saw them do it last year, but the fuel mileage for those JRM cars has not been as big.
Dean Thompson with a pass-through for speeding. Jesse Love's on pit road. SVG on pit road.
Same problem he's had all race and yesterday in practice.
Jesse Love is in flipping the stage. He's had good track position today. Referenced the JRM win streak on the road coming to an end last week with Austin Hill winning. That was the first win on the road for RCR when Austin Hill got it done in 10 years.
And you think back to Watkins Glen when the 2-car had some of the best fuel mileage in that final stage of anyone, was able to do an alternate strategy to put him in position to try and win and hold off Zilic and lost in the final quarter. But he was one of the few cars that was able to stretch his fuel that far. So if there's anyone that feels confident maybe making this work, it could be that 2-car, Jesse Love.
That was one of his many heartbreaks this year.
Save me some fuel here, buddy. Just save me some fuel. You're not going to get the 9. Just save fuel. Nobody coming up.
Stock's been employing the strategy immediately. Fuel save.
These guys are outside the top 10, but sometimes timing and scoring doesn't give you all the updates you want when everything is scattered through a cycle of green flag stops. The one thing we know for sure, Connor Zilic, the race leader, 1 to go, second stage.
This is a strategy now where, to a certain degree, Parker, Connor Zilic on this next restart can be aggressive. Some of these guys are going to have to start saving. How much? I think it varies for everybody. But Connor Zilic, although going to probably restart about 14th or 15th from how many guys we've seen pit, going to definitely have the most fuel and be the most aggressive early in the run.
And I can assure you, if he's able to pull this off or even get back to the front, he will have passed most cars today.
No doubt.
Starting at the back, everything that's happened, the pit road speeding penalty, if he is able to pull this off, he'll pass a ton of cars on this day. And maybe that's what gave Rodney the thought is, I saw him pass him before, try it again.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, they have the confidence to get it done. 14 drivers did flip the stage. As AJ said, you're going to be racing somewhere around 15th when we get the restart for the final stage. If you can execute on the pit lane. Behind the lap car, Josh Balicki in the 07. Connor Zilic comes back to the green and white checker flag.
And Connor Zilic wins stage 2.
And his fourth stage.
What's up, fuckers? Fuck, shit, damn. Ass, cock, balls.
And Watkins Glen. Oh. Sammy Smith having a good point here.
Penis.
Stays out, runs along, gets points. Same for Cruz.
Butt cheeks.
Cruz does it again. Great points day when he came in.
Clitoris.
Below that chase cut line.
Alright, that'll end stage 2.
Every time he gets behind the wheel, whether it's the 91, the 9, the 1, whatever it is, he seems to go out and be productive. And they are again here today. So there's the duo, right? They've led laps today. We know how good they are, and we would anticipate we'll see them doing it again. And if last year...
That was about a 15-minute and 55-second green flag run.
In the final stage, it was the 88-9 last year. Maybe today it's the 9 and the 1. They are the stars of the show. Connor Zilic, Shane Van Gisbergen. Final stage coming your way from Sonoma.
Consumer Cellular, my job is to help you save money on wireless.
I'm saving almost $100 a month.
Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage for up to half the cost of big wireless, and the best customer service in the business.
Call now and see if one of our U.S.-based Switch Pros can cut your bill by up to half.
And there's no long-term contracts.
Plus, if you're 50 and up, you get unlimited everything for just $35. So call, click, or see us in store today.
Come on, Rev! Cole's mom, how do you keep your cool? 2 words, Carly. Tech gear. Everyone's wearing it.
Also 2 words? Red car.
He talks a big game, yet misses so much of it.
I heard that.
Cole's mom 1, Rev 0.
You want your vehicle to look showroom new, inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with our complete car care system. Start every wash with Cerakote's high foam vehicle shampoo. Then clean the interior, coat your tires, paint, plastics, and even restore cloudy headlights and faded trim back to like new. The final result? Unmatched performance and long-lasting protection, guaranteed. With over 80,000 5-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
Running a little behind today, huh? You want me to get back there and start pulling some teeth?
Waiting rooms. They can be tough for young homeowners turning into their parents.
What are you here for today?
Just the cleaning.
Just a cleaning. In and out, easy peasy. Impacted tooth over here. I don't know if you can see it, but...
All right, let's just sit quietly and wait for our appointment.
Gotcha. I'm what they call a grinder. Yeah.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
I have abnormally large tonsils.
Eddie, we know whether you grill with charcoal, gas,
penis, anus.
We've got the perfect grill for you.
Crack.
Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place.
Vagina.
Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grilling extras, you'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Tits. Big, veiny, monstrous cock.
You ready? Come in.
As we head into the next stage, it's time to fuel up with Arby's new Angus cheesesteak with 100% Angus beef, healthy Cooper cheese, and a toasted Empress's roll. It's exactly what you need to finish strong. Race to yours by texting RACE to 27297 to get notified about Arby's exclusive deals. Order your cheesesteak in the Arby's app today. Those that ran it long, coming down the progressive pit lane. Connor Zilic leading them. Here they are, Dylan.
Decent day of stage point earning for Sammy Smith in the 8. Said that his car wasn't terrible, just was losing rear grip. That's been the report for a lot of cars. They'll come down here, change 4 tires, and get it full of fuel. Teammate Connor Zilic said the balance was better, but I'm still a little bit looser than I'd like. Even though they ran that stage out, they are not confident they can make it to the end on fuel. Going to try to get it as full as they can and likely have to do some work behind the wheel to save as much as he can. Yeah.
You know who is confident? That's the 19 of Brent Cruz. Crew chief Seth Chopka told me, his driver, we're going to be good on fuel so you can run it hard. We do not need to concern.
Sammy Smith with troubles on pit road. Having trouble getting going. Don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, we'll follow up on Sammy Smith first, the race off progressive pit road. Zilic holds serve +2 for Cruz. This is big when you think about the cycle and the restart position with those that stayed out. And Sammy Smith pulling away. Not good. Tire goes rolling.
This is Arby's cheesesteak with 100% Angus steak and melty Cooper cheese. Some say it's meat and cheese done right. And some people don't say anything because frankly it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
A little bit, yeah.
Arby's, we have the meat. When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Breztri, a 3-in-1 inhaler. Better breathing starting within 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems.
Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
It's terrifying what happens when car warranties expire. As soon as they do, cars are quitting on the job. It's like they're possessed.
Stop.
Hey man, you got a little something there. And without protection, even simple repairs could cost you thousands. That's why there's Car Shield. Or don't get Car Shield and maybe get your car an exorcism instead. Someone should help her.
Car Shield. Protection when it counts. This is the one who makes sparks fly. Getting it done takes the right material, experience, and the right partner. The professional-grade products you need. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What if you could have shades like these for a fraction of big brand prices? With Shady Rays, you can. We're an independent company, so we do things differently. We offer high-quality polarized shades for a reasonable price. And we personally replace shades that get lost or broken. So far, we've racked up over 300,000 five-star reviews. I founded Shady Rays so that we can have sunglasses that stand up to whatever life throws at us. Order now and get 20% off site-wide at shadyrays.com.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. We should have music. You gotta feel it. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us.
For many veterans, the hardest battles are fought alone. It doesn't need to be that way. Healing begins through connection. Reach out to Wounded Warrior Project for help.
Hey, I was here first! Monopoly, I challenge ye to a duel. I stop at nothing to win. Whee! I said good day, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Excellent.
I'm Mr. Monopoly now. Eat my hat.
Give me that. I hate fighting you because I hate touching your body. Play the new Simpsons event in Monopoly Go today.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Progressive, save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by Pit Boss Grills, America's #1 pellet grill. It's been a perfect weather weekend here in Sonoma, California. I love our seat in the booth, but Carla, I think I like yours even better down there.
That's right, I'm here in Turn 11. We've got some really cool trophies in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. We've got the sword, the clock, but here in Sonoma, if you're a wine connoisseur, then you really love this one because this is a chalice that a driver will get. It's going to be filled with ones by Sabonis Pinot Noir in Victory Lane today. And if Sabonis sounds a little bit familiar to you, yes, that is Domantas Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings, a 3-time NBA All-Star player. He and his wife own a winery, and this is only produced in exclusive quantities.
That's cool.
So very special for the winner today. And I know you're thinking, well, we have a lot of underage drivers. Well, they're not going to get the Pinot Noir, unfortunately. They're going to get Martinelli's apple cider. So maybe not quite as exclusive, Kim, but still fancy enough, I think. Well, I can tell you two guys that would love to take home that exclusive bottle of wine. SVG running P1, Jesse Love running P2. So where do they stand based on flipping that stage? Well, crew chief Danny Stockman before the race told me we've got really good fuel mileage compared to the field. We're fine flipping stage 2. He did tell his driver, I need the best saving of your life here. So maybe questionable or just feeling a little nervous about their fuel mileage for the 9 of SVG. Remember, I told you guys that Philip Bell told me he was absolutely nervous. Well, take a listen to Start the in-car communication, how they feel.
Yeah, we should be one pretty good, so all good. I'll try to save a little bit once we get rolling too, if I manage to pull clear. Yep, simple.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of stress there. 14 drivers flipped it. A few of those pitted. So 11 stayed.
All right, here we go. Going back green. Final stage underway.
Shane Van Gisbergen and Jesse Love get us going again. Final stage, Sonoma.
Another great restart by Jesse Love, but be able to hang on the outside. Not going to look like it.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, he is.
He's going to have the inside in turn 3, but SVG.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Andy. Let's see this.
Up over their hill here. Can he get the power down? He's going to hold Jesse Love off of the lead.
Rodeo Mega Stack is available on. Rodeo Mega Stack is available on.
Bro, what the fuck?
Starring bacon, onion, stacker, and pop. Rodeo Mega Stack is available.
It definitely does say mega.
Corey Day is as well. Been a quiet afternoon for him because of the way the coming and going has happened with the track position and the way they've traded things in regard to the pit cycle, but he's up there inside the top 5. Look at Village, yeah, under Jeremy Clements now, into 9th.
Jesse Love.
We see Jesse Love peaking low under SVG down in turn 11, can't get it done. Day racing gray, and I hope they're not racing for long. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. All down goes wide in 11.
He's had a rough 2 weeks there. Just not got the 7th last week. They hit the long qualifying, got spun out in the race, had a cylinder, lost a second cylinder, and now
that's weird.
This race is not going to plan for the 7. Just not
It's a little too close.
Talk about his day. Always good racing on the road, in particular here at Sonoma. He's top 10, right in front of Rick Cruz.
Oh, they're not going to have the O.J. Simpson thing in the Bills Legends like they had at the old Highmark Stadium. That sucks. It was always really funny to see whenever I went there.
Pressure on Jesse Love. There goes
I always just fucking loved looking for O.J.
Should have the leverage to get to the end of these X's in the 9. Clears him easily before 8.
Sawalich losing a position is big because he has dropped below the chase cut line with what Rick Cruz has done here today. You look at the updated standings. I go right to Retzloff at plus 55. Great for that team, but you see how tight it is at the cut between teammates. The teenagers there separated by 9. Right on board here. The Dude Wipes on board with Anthony Alfredo. This is what Shane Van Gisbergen wants to see. These two battling. We heard it on the radio communication before going back to green. If SVG can get a little bit of a lead, that's where he can start saving that fuel, give him a little bit of extra kind of bonus wiggle room, just in case of green-white checkers at the end of the race. Dancing around the chase cut line, 22 out as we run, making his first Sonoma appearance.
And I talked to Raja yesterday. He had never been here before. And practice was challenging, qualifying was challenging, and his hope was to use all these laps to learn. This place is tough. When you come here, which we've been coming to NASCAR for so long, and some of these drivers have so many starts here compared to him, they're playing a lot of catch-up.
Series champion Chase Elliott will drive that next week. Chicagoland
You have penis music for me? I wonder what that means. Okay, let's find out.
Clements, Mayor.
Try to advise.
Choose the experience.
It's a vibe.
Like Sam has been side by side for about every other
Get yourself set up with inside of certified
Oh, the 26 around. Kind of love it. That's my fucking jam, bro. I love penis music. And now you just gotta like cut that and then cut out the part where I say music and then post that.
As it compresses into the hillside and gains a lot of front grip suddenly. Something all these drivers are managing lap after lap into one, and you try to carry as much speed as you can.
Yeah, I want to listen to that again. That was good.
Heading toward 25 laps to go. Now we go full throttle with sound gear. Where the Turn it up.
Oh god. Apparently you can watch me in a VR headset. Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Managing this race at such a high level, he's able to clutch and coast.
You do a lot of shit with technology.
And keep driving away. Yes, he was. And on top of it, as he releases the clutch, he seems to be in a taller gear. So he's third gear up through turn 2 and 3. And
That's my fucking jam, bro. Thank you for putting me on. That was art.
And he's saving his rear tires because as he throttles up, that motor starts to lug and it doesn't spin the rear
That
tires
shit needs to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of
he's getting
Fame.
kind of a double bonus of fuel save and saving tires.
This is literally a master class they are seeing in real time by Shane Van Gisbergen.
He's led 42 laps today from the pole, and he's given up some of those because of strategy. It's Shane Van Gisbergen out front of Jesse Love, Anthony Alfredo, Connor Zilich, and Corey Day.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler.
Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, you know I played in high school?
Really?
Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps. So hot. Wait, there's no ice in yours. Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
Where's my other Larson car? I never opened that.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation from not wiping clean. What man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how wet Dude Wipes completely clears while dry TP smears? Ditch the itch and switch to wet extra large Dude Wipes for the best clean, hands down.
That's right, Mom and Dad. My new boyfriend.
Here's my other Larson Indy car. I got this at Pocono last year.
How responsible.
Very sensible.
The wing is broken on it, like the rear wing. It's broken. You can't really see it. Probably hear it.
Wow, I stand corrected. It's lovely.
But it was like the last one that they had, and I really wanted it. And the guy was like, "We're not selling it." I was like, "Please, I really want it." And he's like, "We're not selling it." I'm like, "I'm not leaving without it." So then he ended up was like $15, and I was like, "Okay."
Schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped?
Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants.
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want.
Honestly, I probably could have my dad put super glue on it. If I took it out.
I'd invite it to my barbecue and let it DJ.
That is good. These balls.
I don't even know how I go about taking this shit out, though. This packaging is like fucking stupid.
Stay down. All right to the left.
You ready? 22 laps to go for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. We're live on CW with a pit boss. Food Max 250. Shane Van Gisbergen continues to lead. You saw side-by-side Connor Zilic now up to second. Closed captioning for today's race brought to you by Cerakote. The top detailers in the world trust Cerakote, shouldn't you?
I could watch this onboard all day long. And it's not just that he's doing the clutch and coast and saving fuel and watching Shane drive these race cars. It's that right hand going to the right of the shifter. He's multiple times a lap also adjusting the brake bias lever, which quickly can change the brake bias, either reduce or add to the rear braking. And he's doing it almost every lap in the same places, AJ, and it's just watching. There he goes right there to make a little adjustment, and he moves it back and forward through the whole lap, adjusting how that car reacts under the brakes while just managing everything else in this race car. It's so impressive.
Yeah, he's got... we're good with it. If he gets to us, we can push. We're good on fuel. Wonder is good. Not counting his savings. So,
yeah, he's got just a great feel of the race car and where he needs to push it, where he doesn't. As we see Taylor Gray here making a pass on Corey Day into the top 5. Great run. Parker Renfloff right behind him there in 7th. Another great run. Let's get a report on Gray. What's going on there, Dylan?
Yeah, do a Toyota driver update on the driver that just took over the pit spot in Taylor Gray, who's having another great road course day. Finished 2nd last week, of course. 3rd the last road course before that at Watkins Glen, and has done a nice job in the front of the field all day today. He said he's put a lot of work in to just have more raw speed on the road course. He said, I used to need a rabbit to chase. I don't really feel like I do anymore. I feel like I know how to maximize speed around this racetrack and around any road course racetrack. And Jason Ratcliffe, his crew chief, echoed the same thing. He said the biggest difference maker on a road course is the button, the seat. So if you make a lot of changes, sometimes that doesn't really get you what you need. Taylor's done a good job.
Got 20 laps to go here.
On these types of racetracks, and it's showing so far today. He's been really solid.
You look at them, and they've been a little bit of a yo-yo, right? I mean, he's had problems in more than 10 races this year, but great execution the last couple of weeks. Dylan references what he's doing on the road. 2nd at San Diego, top 5 here, and you want to celebrate great things, and we just can't say enough about Viking and what they're doing. Anthony Alfredo 4th and Retzloff right there in the top 10 again. To have success, right? Like, as race car drivers, of course, you want to be the guy dominating your race team. But when you can have 2 drivers in such a young team, kind of feed off each other, keep making the equipment
What's this
better,
like?
no matter where you go.
Is it more
and
penis
it's really
music?
starting to show kind of as we really edge in the second half of this season.
Gummo parody? I don't know if I'm going to like this as much.
Get aggressive in the 19.
I don't know if this shit will hit home like the other one did.
Potentially holding these two up a little bit right now. Corey's got a little bit of a tire rub on the right front. Brent Cruz looks the inside.
That'll run it from 7.
Retzloff let him go. Thought the better of it. Probably felt like the 19 could get to the 17 quicker. Maybe help him get to the 17 years. Taylor Gray, Corey Day. There's a little bit of
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really hitting the same.
Position is a point.
Yeah, that other shit was special. That other shit was historic.
Cruz. Yikes, little contact with Corey Day.
He kind of sent it there.
Brent Cruz made the decision, I'm driving into this until I see God into the corner. And Corey Day, unfortunately, had to get used up a little bit, but Brent knows that, you know, he's already 12 seconds back of SVG in the lead there. So he's got to get away from this group. And Parker Retzloff did a great job. Kind of saw it coming, let Brent go into 7. Knew that he was getting around 40, and unfortunately, Justin Allgaier,
Justin Allgaier having more issues.
Turn 2 there.
I think spun again.
I spoke to Andrew Overstreet, and he said before they came in these 2 road course races in San Diego and Sonoma, he told Justin, don't even worry about these. We don't have to see them again. If they, no matter how bad they go, we're not even going to let it phase us. 5 wins on the season. They've been obviously awesome. Obviously a huge points lead. Here's looking back at it late. He's already off in the dirt. But I think these 2 maybe went worse than they could probably have expected and are looking forward to getting away from the road courses.
kind of a home game next week, going to Chicagoland. Yeah, I'm going to, some breaking news here. I'm going to say Justin Allgaier next week in Chicagoland is going to be really fast. And I'm going to say that he'll still have a sizable lead over second place in the standings when we get there. All right, we're talking about leads and advantages, and there's the difference first to second. Shane Van Gisbergen to Connor Zillage. This is what's scary if you're Connor Zillage. Shane Van Gisbergen, as we've rode on board, and he's saving...
Penis music returns? What the fuck? There's more?
Just ran as fast
There's
as
more
last
penis music?
Wow. It's just not fair.
It's not that... Okay.
You know, that's what's tough. Like, I've been in that position by NBD. Like, if you're popular,
that was possible at this level or in that.
Oh shit, it was disconnected for a few seconds. That shit goes so hard. That's fucking beautiful.
4 parks. One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
I love penis music. I love penis music. Like I said, you gotta cut that part and then cut out the part where I say music, and then it's a viral clip.
Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grilling extras, you'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. It's the dog park, with all the dogs there. And the people you see that you don't really know, because it's the dog park.
Brought to you by Progressive Pet Insurance.
He's got an ear infection. I said ear infection. Ear. It sounds like you're in a tunnel. It's in his ear.
We need the original one again.
Infection. E-A.
It's the dog park.
Protect your
what's
pet
this
from
one?
injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
For decades, Golden Corral has served our heroes. Our unwavering support of the military and their families hasn't changed. Thanks to you, it never will.
Yeah, it's not hitting the same.
Behind the team.
It's not hitting the same as penis music 1 and 2.
Everyone in the organization.
Not feeling the grays but don't want a color? Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing
Need the original
shampoo.
one.
Just shampoo like you do to gradually reduce
This is a certified hood classic.
Out of SVG, this lap, he went quicker, but Connor Zilic started to put some quick laps in. Another 3/10 off of Shane Van Gisbergen. So Connor pushing. Same deal, Parker. Is SVG just saving, or
It's just a picture.
that always got one? You think it's human, maybe, potentially? What do you have for us, Dylan?
Looking for its nest. It doesn't know that it's wild. It doesn't know that it scares me. Jim, am I not part of your life anymore?
It's not as good as the other two, but it's still pretty fucking good.
Taylor Gray, Brent Cruz.
They've entered uncharted territory in terms of the length of this green flag run here in the third stage, the longest run of the day. It continues on to obviously be the longest run of the day. So this is sort of where, you know, we talk about what Zilic and SVG are trying to do there and how their battle, but even for Love and Alfredo, Gray, Brent Cruz, this is where the car is kind of entering a phase of which you haven't experienced yet. How are the brakes holding up? What have you done with the bias? How are the rear tires holding up? What are you feeling inside that race car? There's a lot that can change, and you mentioned about 11 laps to go. I mean, that's a lot of time around this racetrack. That's a lot of laps in an O'Reilly series.
Ryan Sieg, Raja Caruth.
That's very similar to what we saw from Brent Cruz a couple laps prior. And that is, you just throw it in there and hope it stops as we see the 21 pin doing.
Austin Hill on pit road.
This was unscheduled.
Unscheduled stop for him.
Maybe that they had a tire going down. Then they thought that maybe the rear end had come apart, like they broke a track bar mount or something. But obviously, as you see the 21 back on the racetrack, that doesn't appear to be the case. They thought they'd seen the rear end of that race car moving around. So just some service to get that car back on the racetrack, change tires, and send him back out.
Had his second win of the year last year, won the season opener at Daytona. And I think about some of the tracks coming. He's good on the mile and a half. Should be good next week at Chicagoland. And in 2 weeks' time, Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta, Hampton, Georgia. You know that the guy from Winston is always really good there. It's getting pretty fun here.
Yeah, this is getting really fun. And to your point, if we did get a caution, if you wanted to come get those tires, we're not seeing a tremendous amount of fall off here today.
More music.
Years ago, I actually did that. I was
all right, this is the last one.
Tires didn't quite work out for us. We got back to the top 10, so we see
I actually don't think I can listen to that one. That seems like it'll get copyrighted.
We've been in this position before. That 2 car starting to slide around a little bit more than you'd like. You look in your mirror, you see 3 cars behind you. 10 to go. It feels like an eternity. So Jesse Love's going to have to try to hit all of his marks perfect, because I feel like if Anthony Alfredo gets around him, Taylor Gray, Brent Cruz, they're just going to fall through here.
That's life-changing shit there, though. Penis music. Especially Penis Music 1 and 2.
Send it under Taylor Gray now. Cleared him for 5th.
Yeah, and if you're at Alfredo, you see that as well, and now know you have to get by Jesse Love and try to vault away as the 19 coming to you.
Vibration. You take it for us here, buddy. Let us know if it gets worse.
Well, that's a tough pass to make. The vibration's never good. You mentioned we're on the longest run of the day. That could be the tire shoes used. Look to the inside here.
See that 2-car moving around. The 96 car of Anthony Alfredo here has got a little bit better forward drive. But I think Brent Cruz is kind of lining them both up. Watch for Brent Cruz here. Get a good drive off this corner. Try to send it under Anthony Alfredo. They both defend. The balance of patience and aggression. 3 wide. Are you kidding me to turn 7? There goes Alfredo. Getting by Jesse Love for 3rd.
Anthony Alfredo into 3rd.
Perfectly for Anthony Alfredo. Gets away.
This race has gone by really fast.
Who's stuck behind Jesse Love. Gets a little bit of breathing room.
Took the green an hour and 53 minutes ago. Feels faster though.
Jesse Love's just gonna let him go.
Yeah, think about Jesse Love, 2nd in points, and in quite a battle there with Corey Day. So you want to do all you can to preserve positions here, because once we get the reset and the chase begins, 2nd is a better option than 3rd when you look at that reset, and Love now falls back behind Taylor Gray.
This was so tight. There was a block thrown. Anthony moves further right, then there was a further block.
Seems like the road course races always go by fast. Yeah, except for last week. Those races were long.
Yep. Said, nope, I'm still going to find some space here.
It was almost as if Anthony Alfredo was trying to block Brent Cruz and realized there's an opening here. I've got to take it.
8 laps left here. Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California.
The difference from 1st to 2nd. Van Gisbergen back to Zilich as SVG manages some traffic. Next guy he'll see is the 45, LeVar Scott. Scott back in 32nd position.
Zilich caught a little bit out of that lead. Came back under 4 seconds as he works his way through this traffic. Those are the kind of things, if you're in Zilich's position, you love to see. Ahead is this 9-car finding other cars.
Sorry, just woke up. What stage are we at? We're in the final stage.
7 to go.
There's 7 laps to go in the race. Laverne Angel. And there's a car slow on track. 71.
That's Leland
Honeyman.
He was real slow.
He's slow as he can be able to get off track.
The outside of turn 1. Actually still under power.
SVG.
It does look like he's under power,
but
he's slow.
Ross Chastain let him know about where you can get off the track. He doesn't want a caution here.
I thought I just heard major misfire.
Yeah, I heard it sputtering.
And this is turn 4 down to turn 7. Got a lot of downhill to coast, but a long way to get there. Can't tell it.
I think he'll get back.
Parker, if he may be out of fuel.
I thought I heard a little bit of one of our trackside bikes, just like a.
I think he's out of gas. Yeah, it's sputtering.
Major misfire in that engine.
It sounds funny.
Looks pretty good for Shane.
Sounds like bullets.
To avoid a caution as Honeyman comes down through the S's. Now if he can just get safely over to the left, then get on to pit road when he heads toward turn 11.
And he should have a pretty big gap behind that 07 that's about to go by him here. Be able to cross over to get to pit lane.
Will spotter help?
Yeah, he's going to make it to pit road.
For Shane Van Gisbergen.
So we'll stay green.
And the 9 is out front by 4.2 seconds over 2nd place, Connor Zilich.
A little bit traffic induced there on Connor Zilich's lap, but to show the difference, SVG ran just under a second quicker, and that's only a 10.5 off his fastest lap. So I think SVG is in full control still over his pace, and really probably 2 worries that he has. No cautions, and do we have enough fuel? Unbelievable. Really hope he's getting this all out of his system today.
Yeah, Mars looks a little rough if he shows up like this.
You know, he was in Group 1 qualifying earlier today in Cup after the incident last week in San Diego. So SVG didn't qualify inside.
Who's my favorite driver? Well, in the O'Reilly series, it's Sheldon Creed and Jesse Love. In the Cup series, it's my man Kyle Busch, who is gone. So I don't really have one in O'Reilly, or in Cup right now, sorry. Kind of Austin Hill, I guess, right now. But, I mean, I don't really feel that emotionally attached. Granted, I did get to meet him a few weeks ago, which is cool. He was a cool guy. But yeah. Next year, my favorite driver in the Cup Series will be Jesse Love. What's up, Jaden?
5 seconds. Anthony Alfredo does back to his teammate Parker Retzlaff. That is now moved into 6 over Jesse Love.
Will it be Shane Van Winsbergen or Connor the next Jeff Gordon behind a dead guy in points and hasn't missed a race? Zillish. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad. He's behind a fucking dead guy in points. Granted, his points don't really... His points don't count anymore, which is dumb, in my opinion. He is behind a dead guy in points.
Can't be more than 9.
Yeah, he was told that they need to see 80% from him until 2
Guy has been dead for a month.
He can unleash and go hard. So Shane Van Gisbergen told to save as much as he can. 80% is all they want to see for the next 2 laps, and then open it up and go as
You miss Rowdy, me too.
This is just 80%, AJ.
No, they just want to see it. We don't even know if this is 80%. They just want to see 80%. Can't wait till he gets out. Talk about a Saturday afternoon drive through wine country. Just go out, ease your way around.
I can make the 8 like this.
Almost 5 seconds.
I think he's broken a sweat there in this third stage.
No, I can't. I can't do that.
We talked in the
Thought I
pre-race
could.
about his disappointment.
Oh wait, I kind of did.
From San Diego.
Make an 8 shape. Yeah, you got to look at it from my angle.
Angry. I feel like right now
Let's
it's
go like
all
this.
joy behind the wheel of number 9. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got to be happy about what he's seeing. Phillip Bell, such a great job executing with this 9 bunch.
You know, last year he really raced Zillich.
3 to go.
In that tight battle.
SVG with a big lead over Connor Zillish.
Taking that from Zillich last year. I felt
Almost a 4.5 second lead.
Sort of stuck in his mind. We watched that piece in the pre-race.
You're right,
Jaden.
Jaden.
It back, and you could just tell.
You're right.
He wanted this. He was like, "Hey, you had last year. I want this year."
It was
right?
more like this
And
would better.
I think a little bit of that was, you know,
That's so stupid. That's so fucking dumb.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. So I felt like
Helicopter? Like you want to see my penis do a helicopter
just
motion?
a little bit wrong in Chicago. I'm going to ease off here at Sonoma, and then obviously Watkins Glen, that all went out the window. So, but you know, we all talk about how good SVG is, and I think he can make any car look so good. But Parker, you know, as a driver, you get into a rhythm in such a
Yeah, I know it was lagging. Don't know why my stream's been doing that today. Did that during the sock stream too. But what was my hands doing? I made the number 8. 2 O's. And you put them on top of each other, so it's the number 8.
With no more cautions.
Looking through this field here, Carson Bumble up to 7th, doing a fantastic job in that 91 car.
So those has cut it down to 3 seconds now, since literally the last time I looked at the...
In this run, sounds like he used up those rear tires and paying the price. That fuel situation as well, I would think, you know, a little bit too for Jesse Love. We knew he had to save a ton.
He's going to win the baseball championship,
on these road courses, it's really impressive.
the World Series, probably the Dodgers,
That would be his 6th consecutive top
for the
10
3rd year in a row.
Doing an outstanding job. White flag in the air this time.
White flag. One more time around at Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California for SVG. He's been dominant today, as he always is, very often on road courses.
Taking care of just making sure he's
Got Connor Zillish cutting him down, cutting down that gap, but I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. Connor Zillish, the road course king, does have some lap traffic up ahead, but don't think it's really going to be an issue.
For them as well, that was announced as the title partner for Trackhouse MotoGP team. So if you're a big fan of Global Motorsports, motorsports to see a sponsor like that in racing, getting to victory lane in NASCAR. Pretty cool for them as well.
I'd like to see you on a MotoGP bike.
That would be scary. Yeah. I don't know if I have.
Connor Zell's coming around. The S's now.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to start fundraising
Turn 8.
for a sponsor so we can all watch. Little lap traffic for SVG through the S's.
Around he comes.
Just babying it right here. Just follow the.
Still got a 2.5 second lead over Zilic. Not going to matter. He's going to come around the final turn, turn 11.
Cycles of strategy. Turn 11, final time. Little lap traffic, no problems for engine.
He does it. Drifts around the final turn. And Shane Van Gisbergen wins once again on a road course. SVG wins at Sonoma.
Hell of a job, Shane. Thank you. Yeah, well done job, team. Thank you. What a great job.
The O'Reilly race at Sonoma.
6 career wins. Second time he's done it here at Sonoma.
Time to kick a rugby ball, yeah.
Series history to earn his first 6 wins on a road course.
And Ty Gibbs out again. Fucking Ty Gibbs. I'm fucking stupid. That's Taylor Gray.
Right there, too.
Is he going to make it back?
Gray run out of fuel. We knew it was tight for
No, he's not going to make it back.
Oh, this is heartbreaking for him. Just watching everybody drive by.
I wanted it to be another fucking Montoya or Truex.
Positions, I mean, just losing points here.
What the team's asked him to do is basically use the starter motor. You leave it in
He might make it if he could use the starter.
That's so
I think he would already have to be going.
That's a long way to the start-finish line. So
Caution is out.
With Taylor Gray
But
running out of
no, Brandon, you
fuel,
can't do
getting
that.
help
You can't
from his
do that.
teammate, Brandon Jones. I'm not sure
You
that's
can't do
legal.
that.
Well, last lap. But we're not going to say anything. But that means
You can't do that.
2 in the top 5 partner.
Wow. What a 2 weeks for that team.
Taylor Gray was in 4th.
On the road courses. Yeah, NASCAR will have to investigate this.
It's not gonna. Well, I mean, it should. Just fucking let it count. It doesn't matter.
And as one Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota helps another. We just got a report from NASCAR that lap will not count for the 54. But Britt Cruz, when you talk about Joe Gibbs Racing with a great day, finishes 3rd in his first appearance in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Sonoma. And
No, he would have finished at the end of the lead lap because he was on the lead lap.
And he will benefit from the misfortune of the 54
If he had made it.
drifts in the wrong direction.
If he doesn't count, then he'll be the first car lap
Motorsports
down.
puts both of their Chevrolets inside the top 5. And Carson Kvapil ends up 6th in the 91. This ought to be some fun. And here's the SVG number 9 burnout, or as our friends at Pitball Sprills like to call it, the smoke out. And he can put on a show after he gets the checkered flag, no doubt.
That's not like, you've never had that. I've never, like, I literally have to be halfway out of the car to even get my arm out to high five. So another thing I'm jealous of SVG.
You've got to go full Carson Hocevar to high five the team.
Like he just literally just stuck his arm out and high fived his whole team down the start finish line. That's just sadness.
Junior Motorsports, victors of 12 of the last 13 in road course competition, and they've now won 20 all time. That is the best of the O'Reilly.
12 out of 13, really? Is he really 12 out of 13 in the O'Reilly series at road courses? His only loss would have been Coda of last year, right?
We're going to let Shane go ahead and do the signature cycle of the rugby ball and the kick. Well, yeah, watch out in the front row here, folks. Let her eat. Go ahead.
Kick that thing.
Oh, that was he got all of that one. To the upper deck almost.
Well, no, not even. Literally hit fucking pit road.
As he goes around here and gives these guys a much-deserved fist bump and high five, team effort today. Make sure that they had enough fuel to get to the end. You had enough fuel to do a job.
There's the
force
fan who
here
got
on the
it.
front stretch, but how tense were those last few laps just trying to make sure you got this thing right here to the start-finish line?
Yeah, a little bit. Luckily enough, I think I saved enough early and...
Fire shit is quite the color, yeah.
I guess boring is good when you're the one leading, but Yeah, thank you to Superfile and Junior Motorsports Chevy. What an amazing car, like to lead like that, and
Yeah.
the car was just so good the whole race. And
He's like, it's going to go to the upper deck. Didn't even make the front row.
Today, to say the least, Shane Van Gisbergen dominates and saves enough fuel to get it done at Sonoma for the second time.
He leads 66 of 79 laps, pulls away at the end, and claims victory in Sonoma, California for the second time in his career. Engine number 9, victorious for a third time this season for Junior Motorsports.
So SVG wins again.
About dinging my credit.
I do not like dings.
My BFF Experian has no ding to
Alrighty, y'all.
parts that won't ding my
Well,
credit.
I appreciate you guys joining. It was fun times. Sucked that the stream did that thing, but whatever. It wasn't that bad, I guess.
For multiple cancers? Great to know. It helps screen for over 50 cancers. With one simple
But yeah, I'm going to end this shit right here.
Even if there's a lot on your plate. It is good to know. Cancer Guard from the makers of
We'll be live tomorrow at 3:15 or 3:20, something like that, for the Cup race at Sonoma. Yeah, congrats to SVG. My win pick won again, and I want to thank you guys for watching.